Yo, good afternoon, viewers of the tube. My name is Tyler of Chico Crypto, and if it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe by pressing that button on one of those sides, grab a beer, and get ready for crypto and a cold one. Today's featured guest is a cold beer straight from the Rockies. Straight from the Rockies. So, the smart economy, boys and girls, it's getting interesting. I call it the holy trifecta, the Trinity. And no, not that NEP5 token, but Neo, Ontology, and Elastos. This is it, folks. This is where I put 85% of any new Ethereum or Bitcoin I have in just those three projects. So, almost a year ago, on July 14th of last year, Dahongfei and Rong Chen signed a collaboration agreement to combine their technological prowess to explore application of blockchain in the new internet operating systems to further the development of the overall smart economy. The agreement ensures that Neo will make their blockchain compatible with Elastos, and Elastos will also support the Neo virtual machine and allow the writing of smart contracts with the established languages of C# and Java. And as we know, Ontology is the private-focused blockchain being developed by Onchain, the private company behind Neo. Ontology and Neo have a strategic partnership, of course, to jointly further the development of each blockchain, public and private. At the Ontology mainnet pre-launch last week, I got to ask a question to both Dahongfei and Ontology CEO Jun Lee, and I got some clarification on how this development is happening. Check it out now. So speaking of the smart contracts you were talking about, so are there going to be just Neo smart contracts and Ontology smart contracts, or will it just be one smart contract, group that is used interoperable on both platforms?
I think naming is the trickiest thing. You can call it Neo smart contract or call it Ontology smart contract, or maybe you call it unified smart contract or universal smart contract. So the smart contract standard will remain the same, the interface will remain the same. So the naming is open to discuss.
So to expand on that, could you see other blockchains adopting this smart contract universal?
Definitely. There are other public blockchains are using or plan to use a Neo VM or Ontology VM.
What I like to call the Neo Ontology takeover.
Yeah, actually, I already have several projects to use the smart contracts mechanism and the VM, that's one. But that is standard. That means have a different implementation. Like Ontology is implemented in Go language and Neo in C#. And also you can do it there's a C++ or some other language to implement those kind of standards. And the way we are supported is designed and standardized, and also security service for this part.
Thank you.
There's one VM developed by a new community. They write it in C++, and they don't even call it Neo VM. They call it Hyper VM.
Hyper VM, huh? Interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up. Thank you. So interesting. Smart contracts for Neo and Ontology will be built in a way that they can be used interchangeably on each blockchain. A universal smart contract. And what I found even more interesting was when I asked if other blockchains will be adopting this universal smart contract language. And Dahongfei smirked and said, of course, it's already happening. Guess who one of those blockchains is? You guessed it, Elastos. The Neo virtual machine and smart contracts are better than any other virtual machine or contracts out there. They allowed certainty, are high performance, and are more deterministic than Ethereum smart contracts. Ethereum portrays orders as a stack, allowing contracts to call code of other contracts when running dynamic calls. However, this has the potential to make the call route undeterministic, resulting in serious performance loss. Neo, on the other hand, has data sources that are deterministic through blockchain ledger, and each contract has their own storage area that can only be accessed by the contract itself. dBFT ensures the consistency of these storage areas in situations where access to non-blockchain data is needed. With contract calls, Neo smart contracts can call each other, but it must be a static relationship to allow the call to be fully determined. High performance is achieved because Neo smart contracts can only modify the state record the contract belongs to, and in the same transaction block, contracts can only run one time. This is a reason a game like Nacho Man, with high performance logic and great graphics, can run flawlessly right on top of the Neo blockchain. So developers can code high performance applications in their native languages and don't have to worry about any performance issues. This is why Ontology and Elastos have both decided to build with the Neo virtual machine and Neo smart contracts, because they are just downright better, guys. And big things are coming for each platform, the Holy Trinity. So let's first start with Neo and what major things are coming soon. Something is a-brewing with Neo, and they got back to their old ways, leaving a cryptic tweet on their Twitter about 6 days back. Here's the image right now. It roughly translates to 1 period, 1 meet. 3 lives born, 10,000 things, July. Spooky, because I was just talking about the Holy Trinity, Neo, Ontology, and Elastos, 3 lives born. Could this mean an announcement of something major for these 3? Another 3 relationship I can think of that has to do with Neo is the G3 alliance between Neo, Ontology, and Bitmain. Is this something between them? The 1 period, 1 meet could have been the G3 meeting, which I attended at Tsinghua University, one of the most prominent technology-focused unis in China, especially with blockchain lately. Also, Neo White Paper 3.0 is going to be released soon. Is this something to do with that? The 10,000 things could represent 10,000 transactions per second, maybe achieved through this partnership. Things could also represent the Internet of Things. If this is for the new version of the white paper, it should include amazing blessings, such as decentralization, voting mechanisms, and the improved economic models. Neo has so much going for it, and from the City of Zion side of the smart economy, the beloved Neon wallet is getting a major upgrade soon. Neon version 2 will be releasing, and damn, it looks sexy. Included is a new logo, new interface, and I'm sure it will support some of the new technologies like NEP8 and possible direct integration with NEX. That is what I am hoping for. So moving on to the next piece of the Holy Trinity, Ontology, the private and enterprise-focused blockchain of the smart economy. Ontology has some of the biggest news. Their baby has been born, and the mainnet is live as of June 30th. Now, to get your Ontology tokens on the mainnet, you need to map your tokens from the Neo blockchain to the Ontology mainnet. There are 4 different ways to do this, or 3 kinda. ONT-O, one-stop mapping, other wallet mapping, such as O3, exchange automatic mapping, and ledger mapping. With ONT-O, which is Ontology's wallet, you need to download it and complete the ONT ID registration. Once you have that completed, you need to import your wallet, entering your NEP5 ONT private key or WIF, and set a secure password. Once created, your wallet will show a 0 ONT balance, and to get your balance, you need to do the map. In the wallet, click mainnet ONT token swap, and then enter the request amount and the wallet's password. Once entered, it will confirm with the transaction has been issued. When the mapping is complete, the ONT-O will display the mapping status as complete, including the number of ONT gas corresponding to the number of mapped ontology. Mapping can also be completed with other wallets such as O3 and the Chinese C wallet. Further details for those can be found from the announcement from those 2 teams. A number of exchanges are doing automatic mapping: Binance, Wabi Pro, Upbit, KuCoin, OKX, CoinEgg. And for those of you who have your Neo on a ledger, Ledger does not support private key extraction, so they recommend completing the mapping via an exchange. I personally hate taking my coins out of a hardware environment, but if you want the Ontology gas, it looks like you're going to have to. Damn it. So let's finish it up with the third piece of the Holy Trinity, Elastos. Elastos is going to have a major month of July. Multiple exchange listings will be coming this month, with CoinEgg happening today. I have a feeling some Korean exchanges are in the works, as well as one I have predicted for a long time, Poloniex. Exchanges are great, but I love tech, and something big is coming for Elastos in regards to identity. The decentralized identification sidechain has went live yesterday. The DID is the main thing that will make the smart web work, so this is a major step towards the full realization. The nodes are being deployed as I speak, and once done, it will support number 1, asset transfers from the main chain to the ID sidechain. Number 2, create IDs and store the IDs related info on the sidechain. Third, transfer assets from the ID sidechain back to the ELA main chain. And number 4, the ID chain supports merge mining with the main chain. Well, viewers, this is it. Why I have been supporting these 3 projects for so long. This is the future. This is the smart economy of tomorrow. And China will get there before the West. Mark my words. Cheers. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.